To order at
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Can we have a flag salute followed by a moment of silence? Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you.
All attendees and participants agree to conduct themselves in a manner appropriate for public gathering. Individual speakers should be advised that no right of privacy protects a person's public comments made in a public forum. Accordingly, all participants bear responsibility for their own statements and commentary. We have a proclamation for Arbor Day, even though it has passed, it is,
I will read it anyway.
thank you.
Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees. And whereas this holiday, called Arbor Day, was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska, and whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world, and whereas trees can reduce the erosion of topsoil by wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate temperature, clean air, produce oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife, whereas trees are a renewable resource giving us paper, wood for building homes, fuel for fires, and countless wood products, and whereas trees in our township increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community, and whereas trees greatly enhance the lives of our residents. Now, therefore, I, Chris Morris, Deputy Mayor of Millstone Township, Monmouth County, New Jersey, do hereby proclaim April 25th as National Arbor Day for the year 2025. Further, I encourage all of our residents to plant a tree and celebrate Arbor Day.
Okay, correspondence. Letter received from Richard Dunk regarding support for hunting on township-owned property. Letter received from the Watershed Institute thanking Millstone Township for sponsoring the 2025 stream cleanup and the generous gift. Letter received from Arbor Day Foundation congratulating Millstone Township on successfully achieving 2024 Tree City USA status. I do want to just state, or maybe Eric, in your report regarding how much cleanup was done.
Thank
I
you.
received that, okay?
Awesome.
All right, resolutions. Consent resolutions. All matters listed under item consent agenda are considered routine by the Township Committee and will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There will be no separate discussion on these items. If discussion is desired of any item, that item will be considered separately. Resolution 25-110, payment of vouchers, May 7, 2025. 25-111, resolution directing tax collector to cancel real estate taxes listed on Schedule A. 25-112, resolution appointing seasonal clean communities employees. 25-113, resolution authorizing the appointment of an alternative individual to perform duties of a violation clerk when the violation clerk is unavailable on court dates. 25-114, amending resolution 25-106, which appointed a part-time electrical subcode official and electrical inspector. 25-115, resolution authorizing conveyance of Block 57, Lot 16.03, known as 27 Burnt Tavern Road, to Affordable Housing Alliance for the provision of affordable housing. 25-116, enabling resolution for Barnegat Bay Preserve. 25-117, opposing legislation that would preempt local planning and permit conversions of certain office parks and retail centers to mixed-use developments. 25-118, resolution in support submission of application for the New Jersey Department of Transportation Alternatives Program.
Okay, can I get a motion to adopt or table?
I'll make a motion to adopt.
I'll second.
Roll call is Committee Person Davis,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Morris,
Yes.
and Committee Person Zabrowski.
Yeah.
Appointments to be made by the mayor. So I will give you them.
Yes, please. I did try to scroll down and find them, but
Yeah, I have them right here. That's, here they are. Historic is the first one.
Okay. Be it resolved by the mayor of the Township of Millstone that Diane Nurko Hickler is hereby appointed to alternate 2 member of the Millstone Township Historic Preservation Commission to fulfill the unexpired term of Lauren Cummings, term expiring December 31st, 2025. Be it further resolved that a copy of this appointment is forwarded to the Millstone Township Historic Preservation Commission and to the appointee. I hereby certify the foregoing to be a true copy of the appointment made by the mayor of the Township of Millstone at its meeting of May 7th, 2025. Congratulations. Okay, next appointment. Be it resolved that Michael Borghese is hereby appointed to the alternate number 1 member of the Millstone Township Zoning Board of Adjustment to fulfill the unexpired term of Leonard Vitalo, term expiring December 31st, 2025. Be it further resolved that a copy of this appointments have been forwarded to the Millstone Township Zoning Board of Adjustment and to the appointee. I hereby certify the foregoing to be a true copy of the appointment made by the mayor of the Township of Millstone at its meeting of May 7th, 2025. Congratulations, Michael. Be it resolved that Brian Perillo is hereby appointed to the Township of Millstone Recreation Commission as a regular member to fill the unexpired term of Renee Rendazzo, term ending December 31st, 2029. Be it further resolved that a copy of this appointment be forwarded to the Millstone Township Parks and Recreation Commission and to the appointee. I hereby certify the foregoing to be a true copy of the appointment made by the mayor of Millstone Township at its meeting of May 7th, 2025. Welcome, Brian.
Okay, Township Committee minutes, regular meeting minutes, April 16, 2025.
Can I get a motion to adopt or table?
I'll make the motion to adopt.
I'll second.
Roll call vote, Committee Person Davis,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Morris.
Yes.
Committee Person Zabrowski.
Yes.
Executive meeting minutes, April 16, 2025.
Can I get a motion to adopt or table?
I'll make the motion to adopt.
I'll second.
Roll call vote, Deputy Mayor Morris.
Yes.
Committee Person Zabrowski.
Yes.
Committee Person Davis.
Yes.
Budget Workshop meeting minutes, April 15, 2025.
Can I get a motion to adopt or table?
I'll make the motion to adopt.
I'll second.
Roll call vote, Committee Person Zabrowski.
Yes.
Committee Person Davis.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Morris.
Yes.
Application for raffle license. Ladies of St. Joseph Church of Perineville, off-premise 50/50 raffle, RA number 337, to be held on June 8, 2025 at St. Joseph's Church, 91 Stillhouse Road.
Can I get a motion to approve or table?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Freehold Township High School Community Partners, Inc., off-premise 50/50 raffle, RA number 338, to be held on July 28, 2025 at Charleston Spring Golf Course.
Can I get a motion to approve or table?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Freehold Township High School Community Partners, Inc., on-premise merchandise raffle, RA number 339, to be held on July 28, 2025 at Charleston Springs Golf Course.
Can I get a motion to approve or table?
I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Friends of Millstone Township Historic Registered Properties, on-premise 50/50 raffle, RA number 340, to be held on September 21st, 2025 at Millstone Park.
Motion to approve or table?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Friends of Millstone Township Historic Registered Properties, on-premise merchandise raffle, RA number 341, to be held on September 21st, 2025 at Millstone Park.
Can I get a motion to approve or table?
Go ahead.
I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Liaison reports.
The only thing I have is the Open Space and Ag Council Annual Clam Bake will be taking place on Sunday, June 1st. And if you wish to reserve a place, they're having 2 seatings, and the money is due to the town by the end of May.
Okay.
Thank you. All
right, from the shade tree, as previously mentioned, it was Arbor Day this past month, and the Shade Tree Commission led an effort to plant a tree in Millstone Park. I want to thank Bruce Wolf, a resident of town, who donated the tree. I want to thank DPW, who helped plant the tree. And I want to thank the Shade Tree Commission, specifically Mark Mamriga, who's the current chair, who basically made sure everything happened and planted the tree himself. So thank you very much, and please go check it out at Millstone Park.
Where is it?
I was just gonna ask that, where?
Do you
In
remember?
the park.
Oh.
Exactly where it is, I don't know exactly where it is.
It'll be the new one.
Yes, the newest
Is
one.
it a rather big tree?
It's a decent sized tree,
Okay,
yeah.
that's what I'm wondering, or
Yeah.
if it was like a little,
No, it's not a seedling or
Seedling,
anything, no,
okay.
it's.
so it's
probably
something
about-
we would notice
Oh,
then?
yeah, so
Okay.
it's about 6 or 7 foot tall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's a nice tree,
So
And
my
it's
height.
had some nice rain for the last
Yeah.
few
Yeah.
days, so that's good.
Good.
definitely.
Thank you for that.
Secondly, where was I here? Oh, I just want to also mention that Millstone Township has earned its 2024 Tree City USA recognition from the Arbor Day Foundation. Again, that's the Shade Tree helps lead that effort and being qualified for that. The Arbor Day Foundation is a global nonprofit agency with a mission to inspire people to plant, nurture, and celebrate trees. Its network of more than 1 million supporters and partners has helped organize and plant more than 500 million trees in forests and communities across 60 countries since 1972. Just so you know, to earn Tree City USA recognition, the town must uphold 4 core standards, including maintain a tree border department, which would be the shade tree, having community tree ordinance, spending at least $2 per capita on urban forestry, and participate in the Arbor Day celebration. So we have been a Tree City USA compliant town for a number of years, and we're happy to continue that. Last thing from the Shade Environmental Commission, we did complete our 19th annual Millstone Stream cleanup on April 12th. We had a good turnout despite the weather was kind of nasty, but we had a good turnout, and we collected apparently 1,900 pounds of trash in about 4 hours. So I thank everyone who came out again this year and helped preserve and keep our town as beautiful as it is. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't have anything new to report. Any new business? Any old business?
No, but what day is Millstone Day? Do we know this
21st,
year?
September
Oh, it's
21st.
21st, okay.
Any additional comments from the dais? Okay, that being said, at this point, I'd like to open it up to the public at
8:13.
8:13.
Just a quick.
You know, state your name.
Ryan Walker, 11 Pine Hill Road. Good.
Good.
The clam bake, I have a couple questions about it.
Sure.
What day is that again?
Sunday, June 1st.
All right, and you have to pay by May, right?
The end of May. I believe the date is actually the 23rd.
Okay, and who's hosting that?
The Open Space Preservation Council and the Ag Council.
Okay, and that's at the
Wagner,
Wagner
Wagner
Farm
Farm Park it takes place at. They have 2 seatings. I believe one is at noon and one is like at 3.
Beautiful, and the funds are just for the clam. Like, is it like for like a fund in town, or is it just for the Ag Council? Like, what's it? Is there something behind it, or no?
They've been doing this clam bake for years as like a fundraiser. They have sponsors and everybody just comes out and has a good time there. So
Beautiful. And I'm guessing they bake all the clams on premise at Wagner?
yes. Hey, if you want to help, our last open space meeting,
Help.
they were saying that they needed so much help. So
Help! I want to make this a whole thing, so I'm just happy to know something like this
are you
is
serious
happening.
about helping? Because I'll give your name to the.
Oh yeah, I'd love to jump in on this one.
Okay.
But just the fact that something like this is able to happen in town of
Yeah,
Wagner.
it didn't happen last year, and it happened for many years
they actually
prior.
didn't have
It
enough sponsorship
was
last year.
volunteerism. It was
That's
a shame.
awesome. Well, I mean, for someone like me, I do food, I do dinners, so I have celebrities, the Giants, the Jets, professional athletes that are trying to come to my dinner. So for someone like me to get involved, it makes things a lot easier in that department.
Well, you actually know
Great.
how to cook, because I was asking them, like, what type of help do you need? Because I'm, like, more than happy to help, I told them, but, like, cooking is not my forte. Like, I do not
I
like
usually
cooking.
have a couple people.
That's what they
just-
I said, I'm not gonna be
to
standing
cook.
behind a grill or anything, right? They were
Yeah.
like, no,
No.
but they were like, we do need people to, like,
Yeah.
chop the, the
Right.
food that we're
Well, I'd love
serving.
to
I was
offer my
like,
service if they need any,
oh,
need
I
any
am,
help.
I am
and,
passing your name along.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued about the situation there in general, though, so I look forward to
It's a good day.
learning more about that in the future. Thank you, guys.
Actually,
Yeah.
so, we meet, I think it's the, fourth Thursday it is of the month is the open space meeting, because we just had it on the 24th of April, and pretty much the whole meeting, we were going over, like, our pricing that we got for, the seafood.
I always plan to go to the open space, but then by the time I get through the month, I'm like, I just gotta skip a couple.
No, but
So,
you should, because it'll be in full swing this month, because it's May, and it's gonna be
I'll,
coming in June.
I had some unfortunate things happen recently, so I won't be missing any meetings moving forward. So I'll definitely see you there.
Yeah, definitely. I'll actually I'll give you the exact date. Let me just look at my calendar,
Appreciate it.
and I'll tell you. It is the 20, no, yeah.
I think it's the 23rd,
23rd, 22nd actually. is May.
22nd?
Yep,
Okay.
That's the meeting, correct? Open space.
correct.
Gotcha.
It's at 7:30 here.
Beautiful, and that's on the calendar too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on.
Awesome.
Yeah, but definitely,
See you there.
they'd love your help.
Good, Ryan?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, since there is no more public, I'd like to close the meeting to the public at
8:17 PM.
8:17. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Time out.
8:17.